Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the 3 hours. These games keep coming thick and fast, don't they? I'm really happy still after the Arsenal game and after the Ghent game. You know, it's starting to feel a bit more positive. We're starting to see players click. We're starting to see a bit more passion, a bit more ideas. And yeah, it's just actually I'm quite looking forward to games again for a change, which is been a tough old slog this season. This one, again, though, is not an easy game. But it's a game, both teams, if they were to win this game, you would probably say they're more or less safe. Maybe 1 or 2 points here or there. A draw wouldn't be a disaster either for both of us. But yeah, let's look into it. So it is Bournemouth, managed by former Hammer Gary O'Neill. They're currently 14th with 33 points, 2 points above us. Like I say, if they were to win, that put them on 36 points and they probably would be safe. They've had some really good results recently as well. They've really started to put a little bit of a run together. In the most recent games, they beat Spurs 3-2. Try not to laugh when I say that. 1-0 win against Leicester. 2-1 win against Fulham. And then a 1-0 win against Liverpool as well. So some really, really good results. There's been a couple of little hidings in there. They was beaten by Villa, beaten by Brighton. No disrespect, they're good sides, so there's nothing, bad about that. The top goal scorer is Billing, Solanke as well, also in there, and I'm a big fan of Tavernier. Scored some real crackers recently as well. Got a lovely left foot. If there was a chance to go and get someone like him, I wouldn't mind. He might be a bit of Trevor Sinclair actually. Similar sort of player. I like him. I do like him a lot. In terms of their strengths, guys, I do this every week. There was no significant strengths listed on the website that I used, but I think that's a bit harsh. I think they've got a lot of fight. They've got a lot of passion, and I think they're quite pacey as well. So for me, that's definitely their strengths. In terms of weaknesses, avoiding fouls in dangerous areas, defending against wing play, keeping possession and protecting leads. Their style of play is they play down the left-hand side quite a lot. And a lot of long ball direct play. Obviously, that when you're down there, you just got to try your best to get it in the goal. They've got loads of goals in them, but they also concede lots of goals as well. Out for them for this game, 2 former Hammers, Junior Stanislas and Ryan Frederick, so they won't be coming back to haunt us, thankfully. But obviously, Gary O'Neill as an ex-manager could be. They usually play the 4-2-3-1 formation with Pedro Neto in goal, Smith, Stevens, Mepham, can't get it out, Kelly, Rothwell, Lerner, Christie, Billing, Quattro and Solanke. But I think Taverner will probably play this game. Last time we played them at the London Stadium earlier on this season, we did come out 2-0 winners, which could be quite a crucial result towards the end of the season if we were to get something and we do stay out. That game now seems quite important. We did play them in a pre-season friendly this season as well. I believe that was 5-3. But in terms of league games at their ground, the last one was 2-2. And before that was a 2-0 loss, both in 2019. Don't think it's been a particularly happy hunting ground for us, this ground. Where obviously when Callum Wilson used to play for him, he used to score against us quite a lot. It's usually one of the games we beat them at home, and they beat us at their ground. So it's one of them ones. Like I said, I'm scared of their pace, and I'm scared of the sort of they have hit form as well at the same time. But then, if you were looking at West Ham, again, this is new. It's very hard to look at West Ham as a neutral because I'm not a neutral, I'm a fan. We're all fans that watch this channel. If you look at West Ham now, you'd be going, yeah, actually, this is a team I wouldn't want to play at the minute. They've picked up a result against Arsenal. They've picked up important wins against Southampton. And, them games we had to win, we've won. So, and the Ghent game, obviously, massive confidence coming from that game. You've got to believe that, we can go there and win it. And like I say, if we do win it, that puts us on 34 points. 2 points, I think, will be enough after that. I think 36 will be enough. Hopefully it don't come back and bite me, but I think 36 points will be enough. In terms of us, guys, obviously you would expect Fabianski to go back in goal. Zuma has been absolutely fantastic recently, winning everything. He has to play. Who will be his partner? I thought Kera played well against Arsenal, but then Agerd played really well against Ghent again. So it's nice, that that these players have got a little bit of confidence. Soufal, I think, has been excellent recently. Will he bring Cresswell back in? I think Emerson offers you a little bit more attacking wise. And I think maybe, that's what we need in this game. We shouldn't be setting up to nullify them. We should be trying to win the game. We know the midfield's going to be Rice, Soucek and Paqueta. Again, apart from Soucek, I've got nothing against that. I think Paqueta's, as the games are coming thick and fast, there's some real, special things coming from him. I was talking to my pal Sam, who's the Newcastle fan. He said, when Bruno first come over, it was a similar sort of vibe with him. And now he said, obviously he follows West Ham as well. He said, you can see Paqueta's got that same sort of thing that Bruno Guimaraes has got with that little cheeky pass, or, he's never looking backwards. He's always trying to do things going forward. And when you are a player like that, you are going to give the ball away. And that, that's just what it is, those sort of players. But that one pass does get through. The other night, 2 passes got through. They lead to goals, and this is what these special players offer. And I think, between the now and the end of the season, Lucas Paqueta could be a really, really important player going forward for us. In terms of the front line, Antonio, listen, I've given so much stick over the last couple of years, but he's been fantastic the last few games, really bullying. He scored 2 good goals the other night as well, so he'll be full of confidence. He has to play. Jarrod Bowen's been playing absolutely fantastic again. The sort of form that was getting him in the England team towards the back end of last season. He's back to them sort of levels. The only one I wouldn't mind seeing, and I think, listen, it's not that Benny's been playing bad. He's been a bit frustrating recently, I would say. Just these final end products been a little bit frustrating. I wouldn't mind seeing Cornet start this game with the real pace on the left-hand side of Cornet, Bowen on the right, Antonio through the middle. I think we could cause them a lot of trouble. Do I think we can win? Yeah, I do think we can win, but I don't think we will. I think this will be a draw, and I think it'll be quite a high-scoring draw. I think this could be one of the entertaining games of the weekend, actually. I think this could be a real entertaining game. Anyway, guys, me and Paul hopefully be back for a podcast tomorrow before the game. Be nice to do, a pre-match build-up to the game. I'll be back with a review as well. And then we've got Liverpool in the week. And yeah, some big games coming up. Exciting times ahead, guys. Anyway, guys, enjoy the game. If you've not subscribed, please do. Hit the bell button if you really like our videos. Until next time, guys, I'm going to go and enjoy the snooker for now. And then big things for West Ham tomorrow. Come on, you Irons, we can do this.